So you've probably heard of Bitcoin, right? No? Well, Bitcoin is a way of sending money to another person without needing a centralized third party, like a bank. So Bitcoin allows me to send money to you in a decentralized way. This works because people all around the world are running these computer programs that just confirm transactions. These people running these programs are called miners. If 6 randomly selected miners around the world all agree that your transaction really occurred, it is added to the list or ledger called the blockchain. Because there's only one ledger, money is accounted for and it can't be spent twice. Okay, great. So that gives you the ability to send money to another person in a trusted way without needing a bank. But is that all it does? Well, yes. Ethereum is a platform that allows extra usability above Bitcoin. So let's say we want to use this decentralized blockchain to do more than Bitcoin can do. What if, say, I wanted to write a contract that sends you money when some amount of work is done? Let's say, for example, that I want to pay you for watching this video. I'll say I'll give you 1 Ethereum token for watching this video. So I can code that up into a contract called a smart contract. I may have some information in the contract that makes it executable and sends you money when it gets a signal that you finished watching the video. This opens up a whole world of possibilities. That's why Ethereum is so big. But both of these have their flaws. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the number 1 and number 2 coins. Cardano is a 3rd generation coin that solves a lot of the issues that Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't solving or have. In fact, it was the 3rd largest coin for a while. Now it's number 5 on the charts. So remember how I told you about mining with Bitcoin? Well, all of these miners are running these expensive computer programs. I mean expensive in terms of energy. Like, you have to pay a big electrical bill. And in fact, they use so much energy that they could power the country of Switzerland. And the bigger the system gets, the more power it uses. Ethereum also uses this system. They want a better solution, but there's a lot of tension in the community around it because miners are making a lot of money. If you want to send a transaction on Ethereum, you might have to pay $100 in fees to send $100. Where do those fees go? To the miners. Of course the miners want to continue making that money. This mining system is called proof of work. Cardano runs on a system called proof of stake, the same type of a system that Ethereum is trying to move to. Proof of stake systems are another way to confirm that money went from one person to another in a decentralized way. But they don't consume the energy that Bitcoin does at all. In fact, they use hardly any energy. How does this work? Well, you have people running similar kinds of mining rigs like the miners do, but instead of running a ton of them all over the world and using a bunch of physical energy, you can use money instead of energy to prove that the transaction occurred. So you really only need a small handful of people running these stake pools. Most of the people in the network can just delegate their money to a certain stake pool operator to be used to power the network. When a stake pool has enough money delegated to it, they can use that money to run their stake pool and confirm transactions. Stake pool operators get a fee for running the stake pools, and delegators get a fee for putting their money into the network. The delegators don't have to give up control of their money or have their money locked up. There's no risk and there's no cost other than a very, very small fee, like 25 cents to staking. Delegators can make about 5% per year in extra Cardano tokens for staking their money if they're in a good stake pool that is big enough to successfully confirm blocks of transactions. That's not all though. Cardano is going to have smart contracts like Ethereum very soon, but without all the expensive fees. It'll be easier and more accessible to develop on their platform. Additionally, Cardano is working to put systems in place to vote on how the network should improve over time so that the community chooses. They also have mechanisms to fund different projects so that people who hold tokens can cast a vote for which project they think should be funded. There's a lot to learn, but that's a broad overview. Let me know if you have any questions.